Today is Sunday, May 8th, and I am now officially moved into my new home. So you'll see I'm in the house. I'm in a room that's technically a sunroom off the kitchen. I don't know if y'all can see the kitchen still under construction. I just showed y'all a video of the kitchen being redone. So been here now for a week, 1 week. Just as a house that I'm doing some work. Just an older house. The house was built in 1972. It's not a new house. It needed some work, some updating. Let's just say it's been a doozy. But I've only owned the house a little over a month, so the fun part of renovating the house. I have renovated houses since I was 20 years of age. I'm 52. The last time I did a major renovation like this was probably about 15 years ago. But it's kind of like, when you've done it many times, it's not that difficult to do it again. However, this one was a doozy because it just proved to be pretty exhausting because I was at a time frame and I was trying to get a lot of the stuff done so I can move into the house, get out of my old place and into this new place. I had a little time frame and I was trying to complete a lot of stuff, and I'm living in here and the home is still under construction, which is, I guess, fine, but you're running into some snags here and there. But there's been so much going on in the news. I just said I'm going to do a video about the house renovation project. But right now, let's get into the news. So abortion. So it seems as if the Republican Party had finally got the Supreme Court where they wanted at to get rid of abortion and make abortion illegal in many parts of the United States. Women should have the right to choose. They shouldn't have. I feel sorry for women who live in a state that's going to take that right away from them to make a decision about their lives, their life and the life of their child or embryo or whatever you want to call it. For certain states to make the decision to take away of that fundamental right, which has been available to many women for the past 50 years, now to take it away, it's almost like we're going backwards here. And Donald Trump being elected allowed him to put 3 conservative judges on the Supreme Court, who are the main ones who are pushing, advocating, who are going to eliminate abortion. So if they can eliminate abortion, could they eliminate gay marriage? Could they eliminate certain rights for certain things? Could they go back and revisit things? And most certainly, I think they could. It shows that something, a law, something that had been legal for the past 50 years will now become illegal because a few people, and I say a few because the vast majority of Americans support abortion. They support a woman's right to choose. But now that decision will be tossed away and states will enact laws to keep people from getting abortions, which will primarily affect lower income people who don't have the means to travel to another state or another part of the United States where abortion is legal or will be legal. So we shall see how that plays out. Also, what else? Abortion, there were some other things that happened. Here in Atlanta recently, we had a couple last week, a murder-suicide. And a gay black couple where one shot and killed his partner or husband and then shot and killed himself. I've never understood murder-suicides. Because if I was in a relationship that was ending, there's got to be some serious mental issues going on in a person's head when they make the decision, I'm going to shoot and kill you, then kill myself. And regardless, we're seeing this more and more happen more often in the black community, gay and straight. And it just makes you wonder what is going on with these folks. In many instances, you might be better off being by yourself. At least you know you're not going to shoot and harm your damn self. Unless you're suicidal. That's a whole nother video right there, though. But yeah, something's got to be wrong with you to make the decision. I'm going to shoot and kill somebody because the relationship is ending. Your relationship's ending. You're having problems, whatever. You decide, well, I'm going to shoot and kill them, and I'm going to kill myself. It's like, what was that all about? I'm about to shoot and kill nobody and kill myself. No. I get my BMW and go on by my damn business. I see, I'd rather just end the relationship before I go through all that drama. But it's never crossed my mind to harm somebody in that manner. I'm going to shoot somebody. I'm going to hurt somebody. I'm going to kill somebody. And it's never entered into my mind to do such. And you have to wonder who, why, what enters into a person's mind to even think about shooting and killing somebody. All right, so let's get to the meat of the video. A YouTuber and blogger died of a heart attack. He was 53, possibly 57 years of age. I'm sure you all have seen it all over the internet. I think his name was Kevin Samuels. They say he was dead at 57. And Kevin Samuels lived in Atlanta. He was a well-known YouTuber, blogger, who talked about relationships between men and women, black men and black women. relationships, you know, y'all know how fucked up these relationships are. So he did a lot of blogging about relationships between men and women, and like I said, our brothers and sisters are black men and black women. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details of stuff that he said. I've seen his videos. Some videos I kind of got with, some I didn't really get with. I've seen his videos. I've seen the stuff he was talking about. I've seen people have sent me posts and videos and stuff that he did. More than likely, this man died from a drug overdose, or he used some illegal drugs while having sex with a woman he met at a bar or club that night, took her home, maybe used some drugs, took some Viagra, maybe had some liquor, maybe so he might give him some pussy. In the midst of all this, he had a heart attack on top of the woman that he was about to have sex with. Y'all remember The Color Purple? He said, how'd he die? He died on top of me, but literally, that's what happened to Kevin Samuels. You just have to wonder, did they make this stuff up? Is this stuff written for a movie or something? You have a man who was giving relationship advice for men and women, who was single himself, a couple times divorced, who picks up a stranger at a bar, a nightclub, restaurant, who knows, brings this woman home in the midst of preparing to get him some good pussy. He sniffs a little coke, maybe some meth, who knows, maybe some fentanyl, who knows. Maybe he took it in the pill form, I'm just guessing. He popped the Viagra so the dick could stay hard, so he can be able to, he gonna tear some pussy up. Unfortunately, the pussy is what killed him. So you have a man who based his last few years on earth talking about relationships, and particularly about women, who died on top of a woman by trying to have sex with her. I find it kind of ironic. And I don't really I know a lot of you all may have some crazy, maybe negative thoughts about Kevin Samuels' advice that he gave out on his YouTube channel and videos and chats on live streams on Facebook and maybe Instagram. I personally, it was his opinion. It's his opinion. You don't have to like it or don't like it. You don't have to agree with it. It's his opinion. I've always felt we don't have to necessarily agree with everybody's opinion because it's just their thoughts and their opinion. But he had a huge following, over 1.5 million people following him. Got a lot of people following him, a lot of people listening to him, a lot of people communicating with him. So I can imagine that this was, to his followers, it was quite a shock. It was a shock to me when they first said that. I said, I don't believe that shit. That ain't really dead. I said, oh shit, he did die. And then when I found out how the circumstances that he died, I said, okay, this is a doozy. You have to wonder, you have to wonder, it's so ironic. It's just, he died participating in sex with a woman, and he said such interesting things about black women. A lot of my male friends who are straight like Kevin, and they listened to his advice. So they thought his advice was excellent. I can't give you answers for that because, I'm a black gay man in two totally different worlds. I watched his videos. I saw some of the stuff he was talking about. But since I've never dated a black woman or been in a relationship with a black woman or a white woman for that matter, or a Hispanic woman for that matter, what can I do? So, where my vodka shit? That's one thing about when you move into a new house. Where is that bottle of vodka? Where the hell I put that damn vodka? You hide something. Y'all, today has been one of them days. Every time I put something up in this house, I can't find it. And I'm looking. I know I put this over here. And I'm searching. It's like, okay, where am I going crazy? But I got workers in here moving stuff around and everything, cleaning up and everything. And I'm thinking, well, how did this get over here? I mean, that's not what I left it at. And today has been one of them days. Now, y'all know how I feel about this housing market. Because I know a lot of people are going to be raising the question, you bought a house in this market. I bought a house that needed substantial work in this market. I got a house that was probably based upon appraisal values. I probably got it at about maybe 50, 60% on the dollar, 50, 60% on the dollar. That was a true value after renovation. That's the fun part, the renovation. That's not the fun part I meant to say, because I'm not having no fun with this renovation at all. Just over it. It's moving along. It could be worse, I guess. I don't know. Excuse me, I need my vodka. But back to Kevin Samuels' death. People die. We know. Hell, I'm going to die one day. Walter Hampton died. How he died? I can hear the story now. Now they saying Kevin Samuels was flat ass broke, but I know that couldn't be the case because he had 1 million people following him. And I looked at his YouTube channel where he had these millions of people following him and watching his videos. So he had a income coming in every month just from his YouTube channel, which was far greater than what they said. I said, I know that man was making some money. Then they said, well, he's renting an apartment, so what? So everybody don't want to own an old raggedy ass house. Lord, I wish I had stayed in my ass. I wish I had stayed in my damn apartment. I do love the fact that I'm in this house and I can do what I want to, play my music loud, do whatever, you know. I can walk naked through the house and I don't have to worry about it. If you peeking in these windows, you can climb up this hill to this house and you see me walking around here butt ass naked, you deserve every view of me from head to toe that you see, because you ain't got no business in my yard. And I'm not putting any blinds up to this house. These windows are going to stay open. See all these windows? I'm not putting blinds up to none of them. You climb up this hill and you see my black ass walking around here naked, you deserve that eye feel of nakedness you got because you ain't had no business coming up here on private property. Nosy motherfuckers. And I had a couple of nosy people climb up that hill too. Kevin Samuels, what was going on here? The man was using recreational drugs. Now this is what the Atlanta police say that they found inside his apartment. And they found drugs. They haven't said exactly what, but they also said more than likely he was taking some recreational drugs with Viagra, liquor, and maybe a Red Bull, some caffeine. That was not a good combination, Kevin. Not at all. And ooh, did these black women go start? I mean, I've seen all these comments on Facebook about Kevin Samuels and how these black women went in on his ass. I'm like, oh boy, they didn't no mercy on his behind. Yeah, because he was literally at the peak of his YouTube blogging career, the peak. And he died. It's like, okay, what did happen here? Did that bitch kill his ass? Was the woman he was having sex with, did she take him out? Now she was a nurse. Did he not know who she was or something? Y'all gotta be careful out here who you bring home with you. You might want to vet their asses before you come home and say, we gonna be fucking, and they end up fucking your ass up. And so she was a nurse and she wasn't able to revive him, or did she? What was going on? What is this? He just makes you wonder. I got 1,000 questions. Kevin, I got some questions. I want to know what happened. The interesting part of all this is you have a well-known blogger who had a lot to say about relationships, but he died single. By himself, with some woman he just met somewhere in a bar, restaurant, who knows, Popeyes, chicken. He could have been getting some chicken. Oh, come on, man, we want to fuck. Sometimes when I'm reading the stuff and I'm thinking about these women, they're just as loose as men. These men are. I mean, you got a lot of women out there. They just met, they're complete strangers, and here they are. They ready to fuck. I mean, Oh, how many women do this type of stuff? I mean, I guess a lot, because obviously there's a lot of people. I know a lot of guys go on Plenty of Fish and meet these women, and they go fuck them, and then complete. Gay folks, straight folks do it too. Shit, hell, I thought gays don't get this crazy shit, but I see now. Kevin had a career that could have gone places. He had a huge following that was growing. Everybody was talking about his stuff. He was starting to do more commercial type things. He was doing some videos and a couple of TV shows. I mean, he was starting to be recognized. Starting. But that all came to a screeching halt, didn't it? You just have to sit and wonder, like, what happened? Shit, that there's been some damn good pussy down there to kill your ass like that. When he stuck his penis in there, he died. I don't want nothing that's gonna kill me like that. I guess that's why I ain't never had no pussy, honey, because I don't want to die from by participating in my penis, inserting my penis into a pussy, and I end up dying. No, thank you. I'll pass on that. But he's dead and gone now, so I'm like, what in the world just happened here? At first, I didn't even believe it. I was like, okay, I know this is some fake mess. Then you come to find out he did die. It kind of took everybody by it. Everybody was like, oh, well, yes, it did happen. This is some sweet tea if you want to know. Today is Mother's Day. I didn't get a chance to see my Mother's Day. We did talk on the phone. Today was one of them busy days. Working on this house has left me kind of exhausted. I'm sitting over here tired as hell. I've been up early, so I'm going to lay my ass down. I am going to do a video on the renovation of the house. I have pictures and video. I have a bunch of stuff I want to show you all. I gave you a little sneak peek at the beginning of the video. A small snippet of what I've been working on over here. I would love to know what you all think about Kevin Samuels' death and what the hell took place there. Then what happened? Have y'all heard anything else? It's like she's a shocker. I'd love to hear what you all have to say about that. But today is Sunday. It is May 8th. The year is 2022. I know I had a lot to say in this video. I was kind of all over the place. But I will be back with more videos daily as I'm getting situated into this house and I can, get up off my ass and take care of it and do some videos here at the new house. Anyway, today is Sunday, May 8th, the year is 2022. I'm out of here, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful day.